Now, by the time we made this film in Leeds in 1958, the system only had a few months to run, so the cars were getting in sort of a grubby state, as you can see here. It's supposed to be a medium red, but mainly dirt and white instead of red and cream. This was a short route out to Hunslet. It was only about a mile or so from the city centre. That car, of course, the bottom deck has been washed, but the top deck hasn't. That was an old London habit. Talking about London, this is an ex-London tram, the famous Felthams, of which 90 were sold to Leeds from 1950 onwards. There's another car passing the opposite way. They did have a nicer livery when they first went to Leeds, lined out in red and gold, but by this period they were appealing in a plain red livery without lining. You can see how filthy this car is. Leeds had a route to a small settlement called Middleton, which was opened and equipped with high-speed bogie cars, but these had gone by the time I filmed these. But it was rather funny to see these London cars working on them, because when they were new, they were designed to work on a sleeper track route in London which never materialised. A view from the British tramway enthusiast's favourite seat at the front of the top deck. There were several miles of route like this at Leeds, an arterial road with reserved tram track in the middle. This is at a place called Crossgates, which survived to the last night of Leeds tramways in November 1959. Tram drivers were always a bit scared when you stood in front of them. This was a junction from the Crossgates route. It was street track for a few hundred yards and under a railway bridge, and then rejoined the reservation and ran to a terminus called Temple Newsom. By this time, of course, the reserve track was looking somewhat neglected.